Hello. Please let me know if the music is too loud compared to my voice. It looks okay on the OBS, but just let me know if the music needs to be lower. So how's everyone doing today? This morning, it's quite early for me because I decided I would stream early, which is a good idea. A very good idea. I totally don't want to be sleeping right now, but I can sleep later. It's nice to be streaming again, even though I did so quite haphazardly in the past. Just give it a little time and then I'll start the should have rehearsed this, shouldn't I? I didn't. I actually haven't spoken until right now, so first speakage of the day. Well, I hope everyone's doing well. Anyone who is or will be watching, I have the slideshow prepared. I should probably get that up and get started on that. Yeah. I'm gonna put the slideshow on and then I'm gonna scooch myself over. Need to do a little scooching. Oop. This is professional. This should be good. Y'all like my new logo? I went more minimalist this time around. I need to remember to not look off to the side when I'm speaking or my mouth tracking gets funny. And my eye tracking because my camera is right in front of me and I'm looking off to the side at the OBS and stuff. I can't be doing that. Anyone hit Hi. Welcome to the re-debut. I gave it a fancy name because I wanted to. Okay, we are ready to go. Let's get started. I think I'm still in the way a little bit, but that's okay. Hello. I am Della. I also go by Delaney. This is mostly because of inconsistencies, but hello. This is some stuff about me. I am 23 years old. I go by she, her. I am an aspiring artist and storyteller. That just means I do a lot of stuff and start and drop a lot of projects. But I try my best. And my current job is a night shift housekeeper at a local hospital. And that's all I'm gonna say on that. My job is why these streams are gonna be very early in the morning. because it would either be this or like 1 in the morning. And I just feel more comfortable doing it earlier in the morning. Although I do say I would rather be sleeping right now, but that is my problem, not this current endeavor. I have 2 social media handles. One is for my main stuff, and I suppose my VTubing stuff now, and that is Della Nonsense. You may know me previously as Dairy Nonsense. That was my previous handle, but I changed it a good while back, but it's still kind of recent. For reasons. Nothing bad, it was mainly because my Instagram got hacked, and then that prompted me among some other things to change my username, so I did. And then my art only is Della Draw Sense. That is only on a few select platforms where I don't have 2 accounts. Or where I do have 2 accounts. So any SNS where I only have 1 account, I just post under Della Nonsense, but so for stuff like X/Twitter and Tumblr, I have separate accounts, so if you only want to see art, you can follow on that. Okay? Okay. This is my lore. It is incredibly underthought out. Scooching myself over just a tiny bit. I also have this on my website under my under my streaming section. But it's just some edgy stuff, you know? Should I read it out? I'm not good at reading stuff out loud. But yeah, here's part 1. And I'll leave this on the screen a little bit for part 2. It's just, yeah. In short, there are a lot of me. There are many just like me, and we are all gay, and we love pink. And we love gore. And I am one of many. But that does not mean I am not unique. Yep. Again, this is under the streaming section on my website. If you want to read about it and also see my hashtags and stuff in a more condensed permanent area. Yeah. These are my likes and dislikes. They're pretty basic. Pretty basic, if I do say so myself. I am also a hypocrite because I say I dislike subscriptions and subscription-based models, but I pay for quite a few because that is society nowadays. But I do stand that I don't like them. Yep. Should I be reading this stuff out? I probably should be. I like women. I like the Menhera subculture. I like stories. Love stories. Storytelling, story consuming, love all that stuff. Radiation. Who doesn't love your skin peeling off and your DNA changing in a flash? And psychology. Because I am basic. I like reading about mental disorders and stuff and giving them to my characters. For dislikes, like I said, subscription-based models. I would much rather pay for something even if it's expensive and have it forever, but probably the reason subscriptions... You just hear that train? It's not picking up on my OBS, but there's a train right now. Cool. Probably the reason for subscription models is so people who can't afford to pay them outright, like me. So I struggle. Patriarchy is a basic one. And then elevators. I have a fear of elevators. It's very unlikely for them to fall and crash, but if they do, I fear it. And that's about that. Yeah. This next slide is just me describing, in my opinion, what Menhera is. Because it's contentious, controversial. Not really. But at face value, it's really easy to see it as what it's not. So what is it? In short, it's a Japanese subculture focused on mental health. Menhera itself translating to someone who does mental health. And the portrayal of negative effects in an appealing, cutesy way. This is typically through vent art and fashion and stuff, but also stuff like music. And like most subcultures, its outward appearance contributes to its inner message, which in my opinion is to spread awareness on mental issues and bring light the importance of treating them as you would physical, visible illnesses. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not there, and it doesn't mean people aren't hurting. And I discovered this a while back, and I've resonated with it ever since because I like using art to highlight issues and stuff. And it just works well, and I like the motifs, and I feel like I relate to them and all that stuff. Menhera art is also a common outlet for venting of trauma and mental darkness. You'll often see gore and such in Menhera art. Yeah, but none of it is supposed to condone the actual acts of it. I'll say that, because I don't really want to delve into that, because that is a triggering topic, but to some people all of this is triggering, and that's okay. What do I have up next? I can't remember what I have up next. Oh right, my favorite media. This is pretty basic. I love Emily Autumn. God. I love her music so much. Another music artist I like a lot is Kiriki Bear. My favorite anime, I forgot to put my second favorite anime, but my favorite anime is Black Rock Shooter, the 2008 anime. We don't talk about Dawnfall. My favorite novel is The Asylum for Wayward Victorian Girls, which is written by Emily Autumn. And what a lot of her recent music kind of centers around, and I adore it so much. My favorite movies are The Iron Giant. I grew up on that movie. I love it. Also The Witch, which came, when did that come out? The one, it's about a family that moves away from their town because they believe a different type of religion, and then funky stuff happens because witchcraft. My favorite video games are Outlast by Red Barrels. I love the Outlast franchise so damn much. If you saw me on Twitter a few weeks back, I was gushing about it. And that's about it. I also love Portal and Portal 2. That was foundational for me if we want to get started on that. I love it. It's good stuff. I don't remember the order of these slides, so I don't know what's coming up next. Do I know what's coming up next? Let's find out. Whoop. Here's social media stuff. My Oshi mark or fan mark is the love letter emoji. I chose that completely randomly and I'm sticking to it, even though there are others that are a lot cuter. My fan viewer name are nonsensicals. Y'all are my little nonsensicals. And this is just my tag stuff. I put this on my pinned post. Fan art, stream live, memes and clips. I don't know how clips are gonna work. I'm probably gonna make some of my own if I do something really funny, but who knows. One thing I want to point out, I currently do not have a not safe for work tag, and I would prefer no not safe for work fan art. Just because that's what I would prefer. And I appreciate your consideration. Okay, cool. Stream topics. I hope to mostly stream art and like drawing stuff. Typically just like illustrations. If streams have gore or sensitive subjects, they will be tagged in the title. I think all of my streams are labeled as mature or like not for kids, because that's how YouTube works, and that does stand. I will be pointing out when stuff is possibly triggering, slight suggestive topics. I do tend to draw stuff that is sometimes a little I like drawing pretty women, and I will tag if I'm drawing some specifically pretty women. I will label it, yeah. Games will be sometimes when I'm feeling it. In terms of multiplayer games, I will most likely be playing Splatoon 3 if I can get my Switch to work, and Super Animal Royale, because I like that game. I will be playing a game later today after this stream, and I will be talking about that. This is experimental storywork streams. I will just be either like doodling, or I'll just be on a Google document and I'll just be talking about stories I have, brainstorming, working through plot holes and stuff that I have, or designing stuff if I'm drawing. This will include online stories such as SDR, which is my most online story. I can go over that when I'm doing a story stream about it. It also includes offline stories I'm fixated on. Like this says, they will be me thinking out loud with not enough context. It'll be very confusing, but hopefully in me explaining stuff, I will get more of a grasp on what I'm trying to think about. Viewer expectations and rules. This is written in my stream bio. Strong preference to 18 plus viewers. I'm not gonna say I would prefer 18 plus viewers just because of what I do. Please be nice to me and other viewers. Be considerate. Use your brain. No not safe for work comments to me or my artwork, suggestive or otherwise. Like I was trying to say earlier, some stuff I draw is a little suggestive because I like women. And I would prefer no suggestive or sexual comments towards my art. Even if what I'm drawing has some of those connotations. I would just prefer to not. It's not, okay? And I appreciate you accepting that. No speech critiquing. I say stuff out of order sometimes. I say stuff that doesn't make sense. I'll try to correct myself best I can. If I say something really stupid or something that really doesn't make sense, something that really doesn't make sense is a better way of putting it, then you can ask me to clarify and I'll try my best too, but it might be hard for me. Last one, I might swear. Previously, I've tried my best not to, but who knows? With 18 plus viewers, it's kind of probably not expected of me to swear, but more accepted. I'll do it if I want to, if I feel comfortable. My streams will be in a public Notion calendar. I have it on my pinned tweet and on my website and everything. But if you don't like that, I also will be using YouTube waiting rooms and schedule graphics. Schedule graphics will be posted everywhere on my della nonsense social media. My streams are currently YouTube only, but I've previously streamed on Twitch and Vstream. Like I said, I didn't say, but I have the stream going live hashtag, which is hashtag #DellLive, and I will be using that to post on stuff like Tumblr, X, Twitter, Mastodon threads, etc. And here's an example of a post graphic. This is the one I'm using for re-debut week. I only have Eastern Standard Time on it. That is my time zone. If you are out of that time zone, I apologize. Alright, re-debut week plans. After this stream, I will be playing through Portal and Portal 2. Back to back. Because I freaking love that game. Love those games. And I want to play them. So I'm gonna. Rest of the week, all at 7 a.m. EST. Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, I will be drawing. I can't guarantee that I'll be streaming 4 days a week every week. I probably will not be. But that's about that. Yeah, I will try my best. I will try my best to stay updated on streams, stay consistent on streams. I know in the past I have been very flaky. And I don't really have an excuse or a promise that I will be otherwise. But yeah. So Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday I will be streaming. Sundays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. Sundays, Wednesdays, Saturdays. I will not be streaming. One thing, I may stream on weekends if it's a Splatfest. Because I like Splatfests. And those are only on the weekend, so if I want to, I will stream on that. I will give ample warning, my best to try to do that. And that's really it for the presentation. I hope I did well. I am going to... Okay, I'm going to change back and it's going to look funny. Not that funny. Whoop. Zoom in a little bit too. Whoop. Hi. That's about it for everything. I'm excited to be back. I'm excited to do all that stuff. I wanted to just put up this. I just wanted to do this little presentation to get some information out and stuff like that. Thank you. And later today, like I said, I will be playing Portal and Portal 2. The stream is set for 8. but I planned on just doing it after this stream, after this intro thing. So I will be doing that. Right now it can probably be expected to be at 7:45. I will update the stream as best I can. Because like I said, it's set at 8 right now because I didn't know how long this would take. So I think I am not good at ending these. Yeah. I will see you then. Until then, I will be trying my best not to fall asleep. Yeah. This was scuffed, but it's always going to be scuffed because I don't know how to talk. And that's okay. So, I will see y'all when I do, and we can play Portal, and I love it. I love that game so much, and I get to gush about it, and that's fun. So, I will see y'all then.